I was born in Seattle, Washington. I have 5 sisters and 3 brothers and 4 stepsisters. So I have a huge family. And I was putting on fashion shows at like 6, 5, 6, 7 years old. Put them on my sisters' heads to make it be long hair. Because that's what it was. It was like, and we would have all different colors. My mother would buy them from JCPenney's. I'd put them on my sisters' heads and we would model up and down, because that's what you grew up seeing, was these blonde, blue-eyed, long-haired models. So that's what we would imitate. But I would make clothing outfits out of sheets, pillowcases, whatever. I used to get in trouble from sneaking in my mom's closet, trying on her shoes, messing with her handbags. She was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with you? So by 11, I was sneaking into modeling auditions at the local model. What I think once when I married Doug and we went to Toronto, and it's funny because I was yelling and screaming and I was very passionate about, and I had started learning about basketball, and it's like, that's a foul. But to this day, I am still friends, Carlos, like we are. I can go up and hug any of them refs. They be, Jackie, you know, all these years, it's been since 90, and we got married in 96, that long. And I'm cool with all of them because it's a level of respect you have to show these refs. And the NBA, I do want to mention, has been nothing but absolutely amazing to my family, to Doug and I. We went through our ups and downs as far as the fans, not the fans, but some of the media making up stories and stuff, but even the ones that made up all those, you know, lies and said, oh, you never seen a athlete, especially.
If you've been watching Basketball Wives, then you already know that Jackie and Doug Christie's love story has long been considered one of the most solid and admired relationships on the show. For over 2 decades, their bond looked unbreakable. They were the couple everyone looked up to, renewing their vows every single year and showing up for each other publicly in grand romantic gestures. But now, that perfect image seems to be crumbling. Jackie and Doug are both speaking out, and as messy divorce rumors swirl, fans can't help but ask, who's telling the truth? Jackie Christie, the ever-vibrant and extravagant wife of the now retired NBA player Doug Christie, had been living what many believed was her best life. The couple met in the early 90s and tied the knot in 1996. What followed was a tradition so unique it became their brand, renewing their vows every single year. That's 28 weddings in total, each one with the full bridal experience, new dress, cake, venue, guests, and all. Jackie once said, "Nobody ever said, 'Oh my God, another wedding.' It became a tradition we wanted to include our family and friends in every year." But while their relationship seemed like a fairy tale, some fans have long suspected that all the elaborate vow renewals were actually a cover-up for deeper insecurities. Many believed Jackie's need to constantly reaffirm their marriage stemmed from a lack of trust in Doug, possibly due to past cheating allegations. She was so involved in Doug's life that she followed him across countries during his NBA career, never missing a game, always sitting courtside. It wasn't just about
and I could bring out some stuff they hide from you, Carlos, because I was like, now Malaysia. Oh, you know that's my boo. We talk regularly. No, we're always talking and always having fun. So yeah, it's gonna be some amazing things. Carlos,
I thought you were invited.
Oh no, I was not invited, and I was like, I ain't salty about it, but go on to Paris. I've been to Paris a bunch of times. I ain't missing shit.
Would
and you can't stay where I stay. No, I'm playing, Jennifer. I had to throw that in there, but they didn't invite me. So on the trailer though that you see today, they show another wedding.
Yep.
The official wedding. I was there.
On Jennifer's husband, Christian.
You know what? I like Christian a lot. I think he is, for Jennifer, they have fun together. I've been around them two together. I don't know him personally. I don't know about his life personally, but I want everybody to watch the show. I think this season, and I saw on the trailer when I was going to go see them, so I know it's there. Everybody got to watch. It
gets his point across to some of the girls?
I won't necessarily say that, but I will say that it's a lot happening on this season of the show. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's ups and downs. There's things coming that people did not see coming. A lot will be explained. There'll be a lot of questions probably still about some things, but for the most part, I'm looking forward to this season. And I didn't think I didn't know how it would.
Showing support, Jackie was watching Doug like a hawk, and Doug played along. While on the court, he would throw up hand signals to Jackie, telling her, "I love you," sometimes more than 50 times in a single game. That performative love was evident off the court, too. Doug admitted that he never spoke to other women, unless Jackie was present, claiming, "Every conversation I've ever had with a woman since we've been married, besides my wife, she knows about. She's been there. Jackie even went so far as to demand she be present during media interviews with female reporters, and once made Doug change locker rooms just so a woman wouldn't be around him. Jackie herself acknowledged her jealousy, saying, "I have a jealous bone in my body. Yes, it's probably as big as me. I'm very easygoing until I feel a threat." That fierce protectiveness became her identity, and some fans admired her for it, especially when she jumped in to defend Doug during an infamous courtside brawl with Rick Fox in 2002. Most NBA wives would have stayed on the sidelines, but Jackie literally said, "Hold my purse," and jumped into action. Still, behind all the dramatic displays of loyalty, something wasn't right. Sources say Jackie's behavior almost cost Doug his career. After leaving the Toronto Raptors, an Eastern Conference team official allegedly warned the Sacramento Kings about Jackie's overbearing presence. But she didn't see anything wrong. In her eyes, she was protecting what was hers. As the years went by, however, it seems that the strain of constantly monitoring her husband took a toll on Jackie. Reports now claim that Jackie has had enough, that the anxiety and emotional effort it took to keep Doug in check became too much, and she decided to walk away for her own peace of mind. On the flip side, some speculate that Doug may have finally broken free from Jackie's grip and cheated, pushing her over the edge. Now, rumors of a $300 million divorce settlement are circulating online, and fans are stunned. Some viewers are in disbelief, calling the whole thing a hoax. Others are saying it's long overdue. One fan commented, "Jackie Christie filed for divorce from Doug. We are certainly in the last days now." Many have also labeled Jackie as delusional and unhinged, wondering how Doug stayed with her for so long. The couple's personal struggles have also been exposed through Jackie's daughters, Takari Lee and Chantel. Takari, in her 2017 memoir Lights to a Shadow, accused her mother of favoritism and emotional abuse. She claimed Jackie treated her poorly because she wasn't as light-skinned or thin as her half-sister Chantel. Chantel later confirmed some of these claims in a 2018 interview, revealing that Jackie even made her watch Takari run on a treadmill because she was too big. Critics now point out that Jackie's obsession with her husband may have come at the expense of her daughters. One user even said, "Doug is Jackie's only priority. She was so insecure she wouldn't even let her daughters be alone with their father." So, was their marriage really a symbol of everlasting love? Or was it a carefully constructed illusion driven by insecurity and control? Whether Jackie dumped Doug out of exhaustion or Doug gave her a final reason to walk away, one thing is clear: somebody isn't telling the full truth. And until that truth comes out, all we can do is sit back and watch the drama unfold. As the dust begins to settle, both Jackie and Doug have remained relatively tight-lipped publicly, at least for now, but sources close to the couple suggest that behind the scenes, the tension is boiling over. Jackie is reportedly gearing up to tell her side of the story in a major TV interview, or possibly even a documentary. She wants the world to understand what really happened. Not just the headlines, not just the rumors, and knowing Jackie's flair for drama, it's almost guaranteed that when she speaks, it will be explosive. Doug, on the other hand, is said to be handling things with his usual reserved demeanor. Despite the whispers about infidelity, he hasn't addressed any cheating allegations directly. In fact, some say he's been blindsided by Jackie's decision to file for divorce, after years of bending over backward to meet her expectations. From strict rules on female interaction to constant reassurances, Doug may have thought he had already proven his loyalty. But if Jackie felt that wasn't enough, then the marriage was never truly equal to begin with. What's most tragic about this unraveling is that it's not just about two people growing apart.